Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, Organized with Joy. In today's video, I'm sharing more power washing with you as I work on my front yard, my front walkway, the path that leads up to our home. I will also be doing some other cleaning in my front yard, so stay tuned for this motivation. This video is a part of the monthly Homemaking to the Rescue collaboration that I host along with my friend Jessica from Jessica Myros. If we have some friends joining us this month, I will definitely have a playlist linked in my description box below, along with the link to Jessica's channel. The process of power washing is definitely very tedious and time consuming, but it is so satisfying, especially to watch back in fast motion. But I do like to do this at least once a year, if not twice a year, both in my backyard and my front yard. If you missed the video where I shared power washing in my backyard and you do like to watch power washing, I can link that in my description box. Here I am just preparing the solution to wash my windows, which is vinegar, and then I also put some Dawn dish soap. Honestly, I don't measure it. I do have measurements that I can put in my description box that I found initially, but I don't bother measuring it. If you saw my video where I cleaned up my backyard, I was just using my own glass cleaning solution to clean the windows, and I didn't love how that worked. I do feel like this process is a lot easier, honestly, anyway, so I'm going back to using this cleaning solution and just using a sponge to wipe down the windows and then rinse them off with the hose. You might notice that I'm not taking the screens off to clean these windows. When I was working in the backyard, I took all of the screens off and just cleaned them separately, but we have a different type of window on the back of the home, and so the front of the home, those screens are more challenging to take off. Not to mention, it's easier to clean the outside of the window from the inside when I'm working at the front of my house. I think there's only one window that is like a picture window, like our back windows. But on this day, I just decided not to remove the screens, to just clean them while they were still on the windows, and I decided that was good enough.
Broken bones are worth their weight in gold. They prove your life. No fears or regrets. Just take the jump and hold your breath. It feels good to be alive. Oh, if you trip, get up again. Here we go, we're ascending. I feel so alive. I feel so alive. I feel the blood rush through my veins. I can take on the world when you're next to me. Yeah, I feel so alive. I feel so alive. Live in the moment. Life is the fullest when you keep chasing down your dream. Oh, when the stars light.
I don't know if you saw the video where I was cleaning up my backyard. Like I said earlier, I can link that in the description box below. But that was one of my Thoughtful Thursday videos. And in that video, I was sharing how I really did not want to do that project of cleaning up my backyard. And I think that is because it is such tedious, time-consuming, and honestly just hard work. And in that video for my Thoughtful Thursday thoughts, I was discussing the topic of when you're not feeling it. sometimes things we have to do can be difficult. And I know I was having those same feelings about working on this front yard and getting this project done in the front. I was talking to my husband about this idea of just like lacking motivation and like just really not wanting to do projects like this and just having to really force myself to do projects like this. And he was sharing with me something that he heard on an Andrew Huberman podcast. If you've never heard of him or don't know who he is a neuroscientist and a professor at Stanford. He obviously also has a podcast, but in this particular podcast, he was discussing how there is this part of your brain that controls motivation, and you can actually improve it by doing hard things. Well, more specifically by doing things you don't want to do. Like, for instance, if you enjoy exercising, even though it's hard, it won't have the same effect because you actually enjoy doing it. You have to do things that you really don't want to do. And if you don't practice this, that part of your brain can begin to shrink and even to atrophy. I thought this idea was so interesting, so I wanted to share it with you. So here's your reminder to do hard things. Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, I need to clean this. I see you're eating something. I feel so bad spraying him. Go! Go! I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay. My sister bird. Oh my goodness, y'all. I swear there are always little critters all around our house, in our yard. We definitely have a lot of lizards around, but we have all kinds of critters that I encounter when I'm trying to clean up my yard. After I was done washing the windows, I went back to power washing. I did take a little bit of a break from power washing, both for my arm muscles' sake, but also they were doing some road work right in front of my house once I was just finishing up power washing our front walk. I actually power washed. There's these stones on both sides of our mailbox, but I only shared me power washing this one side. I thought that was probably sufficient enough, but definitely very satisfying to watch back. I did also decide to go ahead and clean up the front porch, just tidy it, straighten things up. I didn't want to change anything around. I had just put all this stuff out for spring and it still is working probably through the summer. So here I'm just cleaning and tidying.
I'll go truly into the
Okay, friends, that is all I have for this month's homemaking collaboration. I hope that you found this video motivating. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel and you like this type of content, I hope you might consider subscribing. I do post every Tuesday and Thursday. And on Thursdays, I do share my thoughts on a topic in the voiceover, a bit like the little sample that I shared today with sharing some of my thoughts in today's video. But please don't forget to check out the playlist linked in my description box below for even more homemaking motivation. And thank you, Jess, for hosting this collab with me. And thank you also to you all for watching this video all the way until the end. And I will see you next time. Bye.